From the creators of Quintessential Quintuplets comes Quintessential Power Rangers? Today we're talking about Sentai Daishikaku, which is commonly translated as Ranger Reject, for the West Volume 1 released on November 8th, 2022, so it's pretty new. But Kodansha has decided to publish the series in English as Go Go Loser Ranger, perhaps to invoke that feeling of nostalgia and capitalize on everyone's familiarity with the Go Go Power Rangers song. With this new series, the creator Negi Harba has decided to focus less on waifus and more on guns and knifus. The series is more focused on action and world building with comedy sprinkled in. Unfortunately for all you Quintessential Quintuplet fans, it doesn't seem like romance will be a big part of it. But fear not, the series isn't devoid of ladies, as we do have Pink Ranger and an extremely mysterious character, but we'll get to that in a bit. So what sets this series apart from all the other Super Sentai or Ranger series out there? If you like anti-hero stories, you might want to check this out. The gimmick is that we won't be following the Rangers, but rather these guys. The foot soldiers, the grunts, the cannon fodder, though they are a little more charming in this. The story is that the aliens who were bent on world domination were actually all defeated and killed in the first year of the invasion. Or at least the executives, which were all the big bosses, the upper echelon, the actual monsters. The remaining foot soldiers are forced into acting out an invasion every week. While the Rangers know it's fake, the public doesn't and believe the war is still going on and the fights are real. Even if they did want to fight back, they're pretty much powerless against the almighty Rangers. So they basically have to accept their fate and act out a Monster of the Week show every Sunday for 13 years. But why do all this? Perhaps it's for all the fame and money it rakes in, as we see marketing and capitalism at play, from movies to toys. But one foot soldier has had enough. Soldier D. And so he sets out to get revenge for all the years of humiliation. Look, I know his name is D, so I'll do my best to refrain from making too many puns and sexual innuendos. Anyways, things do get more interesting, but for that we're gonna have to go more in depth. So beyond this point, we'll be going into more detail for just Volume 1. I'll try to avoid giving too much away, but beware of minor spoilers. So what can our weak protagonists do? Well, all the foot soldiers are immortal, which is a pretty good start. When they get defeated, they turn to dust, but they can reform. Unfortunately, if the Rangers do get serious, they can pull out their secret divine weapons, which will kill them permanently. But wait, there's more. These soldiers can also shapeshift, making them quite flexible and versatile, so get yours today. Naturally, as you would expect from a shapeshifter, they can also mimic humans. So if you were concerned that our MC looked a little expressionless and boring, he will be wearing many human faces. So the core of D's plan is to disguise himself, get close to the Rangers, and kill him. Apart from that, he hasn't really thought about much else. Thankfully, our MC has some help. The Rangers have an organization that recruits people and trains them to be support and backup Rangers. Two of them are this guy and this girl. Sakurama is one full of positivity and life. On the other hand, Suzukiri has an air of mystery and eyes that stare into the abyss. Both of them discover D's real identity, but surprisingly offer to help him. Sakurama, being our angel, asks D to join him in reforming the Rangers from the inside, while Suzukiri is our devil, saying, "Let's crush the Rangers together." A bunch of stuff happens, leading to D confronting the Red Ranger in a fight on top of a building. The result of the fight is pretty crazy. Unfortunately, that's where Volume 1 ends, leaving us on a bit of a cliffhanger, or in this case, a building hanger. Either way, if we want to see the aftermath, we're gonna have to see in Volume 2. Personally, I think the premise is pretty entertaining. While we are technically following the villain, the series hints there will be plenty of twists and turns. It starts off pretty silly, but it looks like it gets a bit darker, especially with the preview of what appears to be Red Ranger sitting in front of a bloody corpse. Now, some other things you might want to know if you do decide to check this out is that this is still serializing, with 7 volumes currently out in Japan, and from what I've seen, it doesn't look like it'll be ending anytime soon. Also, Volume 2 in English is scheduled for December 13th, so you won't have to wait long if you want to continue the story. But hey, that was a quick look at Go Go Loser Ranger. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, feel free to buy me a coffee, or you can yell at me in my Discord. But as always, thanks for watching, subscribing would be awesome, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye bye.